Welcome to the Mad Lucrative Podcast. I'm the host, the one and only Magneto 7 in the building. He's here. Listen, this is going to eat me alive right here. This cord is going to eat me alive. We got to figure this out. But welcome to episode, what is this? Episode 137. What up? So hopefully everybody's week was amazing. I know my week was pretty cool, right? Look, y'all know everybody on TikTok. Let y'all know up front. If y'all are new to my chat, I'm going to holler at y'all. I am going to shout everybody out. I'm going to shout everybody out on Super Chat because guess what? I appreciate y'all, huh? I do. With my Prince eyes. I did the Prince eyes. Also, I have to do my Prince eyes since they said I was zesty. I don't understand what's that. Okay, all right. I'm trying to start slow. Also, I'm going to let y'all know up front, I'm not going to be here with y'all for an hour. So if you're looking at this on YouTube, on playback, I'm not going to be here for a whole hour because we're trying some different things out, huh? You feel me? But this episode is brought to you by Groomy. Groomy is a male grooming product that can get your head clean, cleaner than mine, sweet clean. And what the hair do? It gets sucked off your head. That's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. All right, let's do this, though. Let's go to Super Chat. Let's go to TikTok. Let's go to Super Chat. Let's see. Angela, what up? Big Mike, what up? Tim, what up? James Edwards, what up? You got both of your names? Why you got both of your names in the joint? But anyway, Eric, what up? And that's it. That's all I see. Let me go to TikTok. Right quick. Let me see who all's here. I know I saw GEO. That's actually hard. What's it? GEO. That's hard. But we got Krista. What up? Listen, Krista Rinshawn. What up? CEO J Cross. What up? Busy Basher. What up? Trey. What up? DB Brooks. What up? Oh no, D Brooks. What up? Jose Garcia, Papa, Jose Garcia. That's hard, right? That's hard. I know that was hard, right? Yeah, I should start doing songs with everybody's name. Like the first time I see somebody's name, I'm gonna come up with the first song that comes to mind. Almost like your boy, the boy that's on. Not a boy. He's not a boy. He's a dude. He's a man, right? The guy that's on TikTok that be rapping everybody's their names. I might do that. That was funny. Krista says hits. Jose Garcia. Krista Rashawn. See, when I think of Krista Rashawn, I think of Krista Rashawn. Hey, Krista Rashawn. That's what I think of. It's the syllables in the name. The syllables in the name makes me think of something, right? But anyway, welcome to episode 137. We have a lot of foolishness that's going on in these Instagram and these TikTok streets, and I'm just curious, right? This is a heart to heart. This is Uncle Nito coming to all my youngins. I'm curious to know or understand, right? How is it possible? And I got the girl's name. What's her name? Teesa. Shouts out to her. You know it's about to be smoke, right? You know it's about to be mad smoke. But how is it possible? How is this possible that this, what is it, a 50-part series? The whole 50-part series went viral. First off, I'm going to say this. That is one of the biggest finesses ever. So I'm going to congratulate her first off. Congratulations. But secondly, yo, CEO, when I think of the foolishness that's going on in these streets right now. All right, I'm looking at this. All right. Let's unpack this. She has gone viral for a 50-part series talking about her divorce and the process and all of the things that's gone wrong within her marriage while she's going through she even unpacked it. She unpacked the whole situation from the beginning. He met me, what was it, a flat tire or something, all of this stuff, right? Angela says, oh, no. Yeah. You like the syllables. I might do that. You want that on the replay? Like, yo, this, okay. All right. The fact that she had enough time to sit down in front of a camera and tell all of us about how her marriage is going wrong and she's going through a divorce and all this stuff. This is my thing. If you had all of this time to CEO, you know where I'm going. If you had all of this time to sit in front of a camera and tell us about everything that went wrong in your marriage, maybe you could have spent a little bit more time in the marriage. Actually communicate, talk things through, and turn your phone off for a little bit. Just turn the phone off. Because guess what? It sounds honestly, all right, truth moment. This sounds like she was trying to go viral. It sounds like she was intentionally saying, look, I'm gonna F this end up. I'm gonna F him up bad, and then I'm gonna say something, get him pissed off, and then I'm gonna look at his reaction, and after I look at his reaction, I'm gonna go to my car, I'm gonna record part 58. I'm gonna record part 58 of what just went on, and then I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna file for a divorce. Divorce, I don't want to be with you no more. You lied to me, all this stuff, right? Okay, cool. But the fact that we all just are sitting here and this is entertainment. This is entertaining right now, right? This is foolishness. Angela say you completely agree. Thank you. It's just, okay. So this is another thing. This also speaks to where we are as people. This speaks to our attention span. This speaks because look. This is one thing too. CEO J Cross, Krista. This is another thing. I can no longer say that we are in a short attention span generation. I can't say that. I can't say that we have short attention spans because what was the average video? Do y'all know what the average video time was that she was posting? Let's see. Let me see. I think the average video time was like 10 minutes almost. Like 10 minutes. So the fact, let's see. Angela says, I watched, see, you are part of the problem. You watch all of the parts. So all of the parts are around 10 minutes, right? About 10 minutes apiece. Okay, so if every video that she posts is around 10 minutes apiece, you're talking about an hour of time. Roughly an hour of time. You add if she do 60 parts, then it's an hour of time. It's an hour, right? Why do y'all feel like we have time to entertain this girl? This is foolishness. Please. Can we please? And then now CEO J Cross. Krista. Hey, I am one of the people that believe in pointing out some of the irregulars. If it's an irregular situation that might need to be called out, I'm going to say something about it. Everybody else is just like, everybody is congratulating her. They're like, oh, girl, you made some money. You made a bag off your TikTok, girl. Oh, girl. Right? Everybody's celebrating her. Everybody is celebrating her. But ain't nobody going to talk about how instead of getting on the phone, we could have been going to the gym. I'm just saying. Hey, look, and I'm a big boy. I know. I hit the gym. I be posting in my stories. Accountability. I be pedaling the bike. I be pedaling. Ooh. Y'all can't see it on YouTube, but I'm pedaling my legs like that. I be pedaling, right? Pedaling the bike. Now post on my story. Accountability. I believe in trying to get myself together so I can be the best person possible that I'm offering to all of the humans in the world, right? I'm offering, and not only all the humans, I want to be the best person for my family, for my wife. I want to be the best person for them first. So the fact that she had all of this time to get on the phone and say, yeah, this man lied to me. He lied to me. Oh my God. He got. All right. That's my take on the whole Reesa Teesa thing. or Teesa Reesa. That's my whole take. It's just a waste of time. I feel like it's a waste of time. Kristen said you lost 40 times. Oh, okay. She said you lost 40 pounds and quit smoking, huh? Hello. See, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of people secretly are miserable. They're miserable. They don't have no light that's in the inside of them that they can pull on. So when they see people like this Reesa Teesa chick, when they see people like that, it speaks to the insecurity that they constantly move in on a day-to-day basis. So if somebody secretly feels like they want to divorce their partner, or they secretly feel like, oh, I hate this mug. Every time I just see your face. Every time I see your face in the kitchen, I just can't stand your guts. Every time I see you, right? So I think a lot of people watch what she had going on is because they're living in misery. And that entertainment speaks to a certain part of them. It's the same reason why a lot of dudes might watch the baddies that be twerking, right? Although the voluptuous buns just be like, oh wait, ooh, I got about $30. Hold on. What we got? We got yo. I got you, right? Right? Although a lot of dudes might look into the strip club and all this type of stuff, right? I think it also speaks to a certain what is the word I'm looking for? It speaks to a certain not insecurity. Nah, I don't do that. Not insecurity. Let me come back to it. Malnutrition? What does that have to do with anything? No. Okay. Insufficiencies. Yes. I feel like it speaks to a certain insufficiency. Or if you feel like you're missing something at the house, you're gonna try to go out and get it, right? Versus coach your partner through the steps of this is what I'm looking for. This is why I think I kind of like this now. What you think about this, right? Instead of all of that, they just going to the internet. Oh, look at this. And then they send their homeboys, because I got a few homeboys that send me the videos too. Yo, look, bro, she thick, bro. Right? None of that stuff really attracts me. I'm like, okay, she looks good and all that stuff, but why? Why is she posting this? Why is she posting the the tail shots? I'm gonna say tail shots because I'm trying to be clean. Why is she posting the tail shots? Does she have a dude that's okay with her posting the tail shot? Is she trying to get a dude from posting the tail shots? That's how I look at certain things. That's how I look at it. All right. So no, this is the thing. And you say, Tim says, but she got that bag though. This is the thing. I'm okay with the bag. It's just, for me, it's bigger than the bag. It's the reason behind all of it. Kristen says, beware about them too many. Exactly. It's mad pretty boys. It's some weird stuff going on nowadays. And I'm going to say weird stuff going on because I'm not trying to get banned. So if I say other words, they'll be like, gotcha. I'm like, no, you didn't. No. Okay. So Super Chat asks, do I believe what she did is messy and counterproductive to black people? Woo! Do I feel like it's messy and counterproductive to black people? I'm going to say it again. Everybody on YouTube, if y'all watching this on the playback, my Super Chat just asked me the question, do I feel like what Reesa Teesa did is messy and counterproductive to black people? Counterproductive to black people, I can't say that. Because this is just one person, right? And we're not a monolith, right? But I will say, it speaks volumes to where we are. Not only as black people, because black people ain't the only people that watch. For her to get that many views on these videos, it wasn't just black people that watched this video. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't just black people to watch this video. Now, do I believe that it will make other black women want to do the same thing that she did to get the clout and to get the followers and then get the bag as a result of posting this type of content, sure. It might motivate a few people to get messy and act like they about to divorce their spouse and then maybe get a bag off of it. It might. But this is the thing. If we want to change the narrative, we have to change our actions. And we're gonna get some different phones next week too. We're gonna get some different phones. But if we want to change, we gotta change the narrative. That's the thing. Mr. Talk to him, no pod. I don't know what is that? What is that? Oh, Mr. Talk to him. Music review is on Monday. You know what? And I'm gonna also say thank y'all, everybody that started following me on TikTok, everybody that started following me on Instagram, and the other people that took the extra step to start following the podcast on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all, for real. We are almost at 10,000 subs on YouTube right now. We're almost at 10,000 subs. And this is a testament to, keep going. I wasn't trying to get into my motivational spot yet. Not yet. But we gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. So, on to the next one, like Jay-Z says. The Trump shoe. We got to talk about the Trump shoe. I know I hinted around at it last week. Because this is the thing. This is how I look at the Trump shoe. When I saw Trump post the shoe, the gold shoe. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, girl. Good morning. When I saw Trump post the gold shoe, I said, Lord Jesus, guess what? He gonna get them sweating. Hey, Tim. I know Tim like, yes, my brothers are finally getting my point. But when Trump posted the gold shoe, Michael Johnson was the name of the guy. Michael Johnson was the name of the guy that was in the Olympics, and he had the gold shoe, and I was talking about the gold pleat. And I was like, if the gold pleat came out as a regular shoe, everybody would have bought that joint. You remember when I said that? All right. I'm going to wait for y'all to respond, but I'm going to still talk. So I said, as soon as Trump posted this shoe, I said, he is fighting with Black's kryptonite. Cause I'm black. I ain't gonna front. I am black. Y'all see my skin, right? I'm black for real. Like, this is not painted. This is just me. But when I said, as soon as Trump posted the gold shoe, I said, he fighting with fire. I know y'all, everybody has seen the whole, it's like an Indian man and it's a black dude. Then the black dude be holding up like a stick of deodorant, and then the Indian be like, oh! And then the Indian guy holds up some wings or something, and the black dude be like, oh! Right? Because it's like their kryptonite, right? So I immediately, when I saw Trump post them gold shoes, I said, he is fighting with fire. Cause come on now. We like shoes. But I didn't want nobody to say it. I ain't want nobody to just come out there and say it, because it's just like, okay, now when you just say it, you're feeding into the black stereotype. All black people do blank, blank, blank. Right? All black people like chitlins and ham hocks, which I don't like neither. So I mean, but anyway, all black people spend money on frivolous things, right? Those blanket statements, right? I knew for a fact when Trump put that shoe out, I said, I don't want to be the first person to say it. I don't want to be the first one to say it. But I said, somebody gonna say it, and guess what? Sure enough, they did. Listen to this clip. It's funny though. It's comedic.
Media last night. Very interesting as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald, will that translate into them going out and voting?
Social media last night.
Okay.
Very interesting. As you see, black support.
Yo. Yo, I didn't want to be the first person to say it because they were like, oh, you a coon. Look at this coon. Get this nigga off the stage. I didn't want to be the first, but I knew it was going to come. I knew somebody was going to say it. And, all right, we got to have a meeting of the minds. All of my black folk come in the room. We all, every week, if y'all are new to my chat on TikTok, everybody on Super Chat, y'all the same people every week, so y'all already know how I am. But everybody on TikTok that might be new to my chat, this is how I think about things, right? I always have to have a meeting of the minds when it comes to my black sisters and brothers and my white sisters and brothers. And sometimes my Asian sisters and brothers and my Ethiopian sisters. No, the Ethiopian ones, yo. Have you seen the Ethiopia girl? It's just be like, never mind. Anyway, we always have a meeting of the minds every time, right? So this time, this is a meeting of the minds. How do we feel about the gold shoe? I'm gonna just ask the question. How do we feel about the gold shoe? I personally, I like it. I mean, I'll give myself a clap. But I'm a businessman. Huh? Like Jay-Z said, I ain't just a businessman, I'm a businessman, right? So this is the thing. If Trump came today, if his party came today, and I'm probably killing my YouTube algorithm after I post this, I'm gonna just let y'all know up front. Everybody that's watching this right now, please go back and watch it. Every time I post anything with the T word in there, them joints be like, yo, ban. But anyway, let me see. CEO says gold shoes a joke. Couldn't pay me to wear. So this is the thing. I think it's funny as well. I think it's funny. I don't know that I don't think that will push me to vote. That wouldn't push me to vote. But let's do this. And look, CEO, Krista, watch this. This is the funny thing. I told everybody, I said, this Trump shoe is not about the shoe. He could care less. If we go and buy the shoe. It ain't got nothing to do with the shoe. You get it? Do you understand? You shaking your head, no. You know you don't understand. Yes, you know you don't. I know you don't understand. All right. So this whole thing has nothing to do with the shoe. All this is as I think Busy Basher said. This is all about getting in front of the people that can fight for you to get in office. Right? This ain't got nothing to do with the shoe. God dang, I just said it. See, now I ain't gonna get no ads. I ain't gonna no ads running. They're gonna be like, I can't run ads on that. But anyway, it has nothing to do with the shoe. A lot of this has to do with brand awareness. Case in point, I saw a lady, and look, I'm gonna figure out. We're gonna do some better vetting. Yes, we're gonna do some better vetting when it comes to saying I saw a lady, I saw a guy, I need real full context when it comes to the podcast. We gotta do better with that. But anyway, I saw a lady on EYL, on the EYL network, and she was talking about how Santa Claus is Coca-Cola. And I said, because y'all know I'm a marketing guy. So she said Santa Claus is Coca-Cola. I was like, how is Santa Claus Coca-Cola? And she was saying, well, look at the colors. We're going to just go without. How about that? We're going to go without. But she said, just look at the colors. The colors on Santa Claus suit is red and white and black. I was like, yeah, but that's always been Santa Claus colors. Like, that ain't nothing new. And it's like, Go look at Santa Claus from like the 1800s or the early 900s. Go look at that Santa Claus and see if it's the same Santa Claus as what we see with the red and the long beard. Go look at it. And I was just like, yo, when did they change Santa Claus's outfit? Santa Claus has not always had the red and white outfit like we know it. He had like some print, like a argyle type of print. That was the original Santa Claus colors. So for me, the idea of Santa Claus bringing brand awareness to Coca-Cola makes perfect sense. Just like the idea of Trump doing these gold shoes to bring brand awareness. He could care less if y'all buy it. But guess what? What we doing? We talking about it though. It's on all social media pages. All the black folks say, y'all niggas, I would never wear no Trump shoes. You coons. Denzel finger. You coons, I would never wear no Trump shoes, right? But guess what? We still talk about it. That's equity. That's equity. That's online equity. When them folks start talking about anything that's going on that's going to generate traffic and generate brand awareness, that's what it was about. So guess what? Congratulations. He played us. We got played. And it's just the same. It's the same thing as when we think about Snoop Dogg. What's the first thing we think about? First thing we think about when we think about Snoop Dogg. Super chat. First thing we think about when we think about Snoop Dogg. Exactly. We. Or the Raiders, okay. Or California, same thing. So look, I don't know. Let me see what Chris is. Hold up. CEO J Cross. All right, y'all talking. Okay, cool. Darian, what up? Same, yeah. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's go to the next thing. Next up, I really want to get into this encouragement moment. It's just so much random stuff going on right now. I don't like the fact that everybody is unfocused on the thing. I don't think that everybody understands what the thing is right now. Hold up, let me see what Cheryl says. Let me log into work. Hey. Where you going to work at? But anyway, no. This is what I'm looking at. Everybody's looking at the Reesa Teesa chick, right? At the same time, do y'all understand what's the name of the movie? The name of the movie I kept talking about over and over, like last month or the month before. I kept talking about the same movie over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Y'all remember what it was? It's like the end of the world. The Obamas did something and all this stuff. What is the name of the movie? Help me out in the super chat. Name of the movie. Leave the World Behind. Yes. How are we disregarding that AT&T is practicing leave the world tactics right now? They are literally practicing leave the world behind tactic right now. And everybody's just like, oh, Reesa Teesa. Girl, she made some bag. I wonder what she going to do. Is she going to go to Jamaica? Is she going to go to Africa? You see what I'm saying? We are looking. Is she going to go to Paris? All at the same time, AT&T like, yo, all right, so look, when Leave the World Behind actually happens and this whole power grid situation goes down, what are we going to do? Guess what? We're going to tell all the members that the tower is going to be out for the whole day, and we're going to see how they react to this. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it, though. How is that possible? And I don't want this to be, I'm not trying to get into this conspiracy. Y'all know, my conspiracy goes from here down. If I go from here up, they're going to be like, hey, Mr. Crawford, what were you just talking about on the last podcast? I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. I do not want that smoke. Go to my mama's. So this is the thing. All right, this is the thing. If AT&T is currently practicing leave the world behind tactics, what are we doing? How are we going to react to this? And if everybody just thinks this is a coincidence and it's just it's just something that happens just by the way, then y'all tell me, because all right, y'all gonna wake up. Hold up. Tim done wrote me a paragraph. I can always count on Tim, bro. Hey, man, I love you, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Tim helps me with infinite content. So, in the event that a power grid outage happens in the USA, we will have nothing. We will have nothing to depend on. Financial system shot. farming shot because we use computer systems that use satellites to do. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. So what you're saying is right now, if the whole power grid situation shuts down, y'all have no way of communicating all of your technology to what's going on. Even though you can walk right outside. You can walk right outside and just throw the seeds out. Maybe I'm like making it simpler than what it actually is. But you can go right outside, throw seeds, fill up each water bucket with a water hose and all that stuff, right? You can't do that? Oh, Lord Jesus. Our dependency on technology, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me see. Crystal says change the management. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna just disregard the AT&T situation. I want to do this. I like doing projections. And I like to predict certain things. I think in the event that something like that happened, I don't think that, and maybe that's, look, Cheryl, that's back to me being optimistic of humans. Because I just told y'all last week I left my car door open and they went straight through my car, right? So maybe that's me having a little bit more compassion and thinking humans would do right. But I honestly feel like a lot of people will actually try to pull together. I think a lot of people will actually try to pull together and try to figure out what's going on. Like now, if I think about my neighborhood, right? And I'm specifically thinking about my neighborhood because I don't know what y'all got going on. If you're in Chicago, if you're in LA, if you're in New York, wherever you're watching this from, I don't know what y'all got going on. But as it relates to my street, my neighborhood, right? My street, my neighborhood. I believe if this whole idea of a power outage, the grid shuts down, all this stuff, I think people will actually pull together. I do. I think people will pull together and say, all right, look, Miss Mamie down the street, she got to have her medicine. If you don't get Miss Mamie her medicine, she might be a little bit sick. I think all of the street dudes that we know as street dudes that's rolling up, they might be smoking, they might be doing a whole lot of illegal activities. I think all of those dudes have a heart. And guess what? If ain't no Instagram and ain't no TikTok and ain't no technology, all you got is the people that's around you. I think people will actually try to pull together, honestly. Now, y'all correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I think people will try to pull together. Let me see. We sat 6 hours, not one person came to check. Sheesh. I was the first to walk and check on others. See, look, now this is the other thing, J. Cross. I think this is why it's important for leaders to be birthed in this generation. That's why it's important for leaders to be birthed in this generation. Because if we have certain figures like a me, or like a CEO J. Cross, or like a Myron Golden, or like just these people that have a great wealth of knowledge, that have a heart and that want to help people, I think if we have enough of those people in certain areas, we would have to just be the ones to initiate the reach out. If we know that the youngins ain't gonna do it because they doing this 24/7, somebody got to be the initiator and say, all right, look, everything is shut down. The first thing we got to do is get some food. First thing we got to do is get some food. The second thing we got to do is make sure we got some water. Third thing we got to do is make sure everybody's safe. Make sure everybody's safe. Now, in the event that it is a situation where you got a lot of folk coming to your house, knocking on the door, trying to see what's what, unfortunately, some folk might have to handle business. Unfortunately, some folk might have to handle business. Yo, I was trying not to do an hour today. I was really trying. I was trying not to. You want to talk about the bishop cult leader in Georgia? What is that? Send me a clip about it. I don't know what that is. Send me a clip though. So I know it's just a thing beside me. Exactly. So okay. I know Angela, the end of the world pod, she'd be like, oh, this is such a drag. Why do we have to talk about this all the time? We had fun. We having fun. It's a weekend pod. We still gonna have some fun. Bishop cult leader and all right. And look, if this is too heavy, then I'm not gonna cover it. Just let y'all know up front. If it's too heavy, I'm not gonna cover it because I don't want nobody to go through the weekend with bad vibes. And I'm not trying to be demonetized. YouTube be like, yup. You gonna post that? Okay. Bishop cult leader in Georgia. He's in So it's a cult leader. It's a cult leader in Georgia. Can I make it funny? I want to make it funny. Okay, all right. So this is the thing. I'm going to karaoke regardless. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. So look, it's a cult leader in Georgia that is currently in trial. He's currently on trial for a case. It's a 3-letter word. I'm not going to say it. I'm not trying to be demonetized. I'm not going to, none of that stuff, right? This is the thing. How are we in the place where they're being mind-effed right now? How is this possible? How is it possible? Because this is, all right, case in point. Y'all know I'm a Christian. I'm a believer, right? Shouts out to Big Jesus, huh? Big Jesus is a good one. Jesus is the best thing that's ever happened to me, right? Right? When I think of common sense meets biblical practices, common sense meeting biblical practices, I'm going to size up every situation based off of that knowledge. Every situation. I'm going to say it again. When it comes to common sense meets biblical knowledge, I'm going to size up every situation based off of that information. So anything that challenges or that goes against the biblical practices and common sense, like I'm gonna second guess it. I'm gonna be like, did that make sense? I don't know that makes sense. So one of the things, if the bishop, if the pastor says, you know what, Sir Michael, I see what you got on. See how I got my fingers? I see what you got on today. That makes me want to have a private meeting with you. And if I have a private meeting with you, just do what I say do. And don't even second guess it. And matter of fact, while you're there, make sure you bring your wife because I want her to. I'm gonna be like, wait, what does that mean? What do you mean? Like, you want to have a meeting about marketing? You want to have a meeting about music? You want to have a meeting? What do you want to meet about? Because if you want to have a meeting with me and my wife, bitch. All right, I'm puzzled. Help me break this down. I'm gonna ask mad questions. I'm going to ask mad, what up, Marcus? What up? I'm going to ask mad questions. So for me, how did we even get in the place where somebody can mind F somebody on that level? I don't understand it. And maybe the women can answer it for me in Super Chat and on TikTok. Maybe the women can answer that question for me because I don't see how that happens. If it don't make common sense and it don't meet biblical practices. And I would love to use some examples. I'm going to use a financial example because y'all know the other example. Y'all know the other example I can use. I'm not going to use that one. I'm not going to use. No, I'm not going to use that example. The example I would use is finances, right? If they say in the Bible that if the Bible says that you should give 10%, right? 10% of your earnings, and that goes back to the church or the membership or the building or whatever you got going on, right? That 10% is your tithe, and then the offering is the extra over, whatever, right? If that's the thing, how is it possible for preachers to say, well, you know what? You give your 10%, but you give your sacrifice is an extra 500. But you be like, but my tithes is only $100, but your sacrifice is the extra $500, so you owe me $600. How would that make perfect sense to? It don't make sense to me technically. Now, in the event that I had Big Jesus himself to say, son, give me that extra 500, and I'm gonna bless you tenfold. I'm gonna say, okay, Big Jesus, I'm listening to you. I got you. But if a man says, give me an extra 5 on top of the 1, and then that's going to give the 6, carry the 1. Carry the 1. You got to carry the 1. How does it make sense? That game would never be ran on me any day of my life. It don't make sense. It don't make biblical sense, and it don't make common sense. Right? So that's my thing. And then the idea of cults. Folk, this is why we got to get out of our phones. We got to get out of our phones for that reason. People can run any type of game on you if you don't read, if you're not fully aware of your surroundings, you're not fully aware of, and when I say surroundings, I'm talking about everything. If you're not aware of every opportunity that might be in front of your face that's going to push you to the next level, you're going to be ignorant. If you're not aware of old buddy that's walking up behind you that's about to rob and hijack your car and all that stuff, you're ignorant to your surroundings, good or bad. So we have to turn the phones off, yo. We got to. Hold up, super chat. Okay, Angela says a lot of women fall for these cult leader type of situations because they're strong leaders, and we want to be led by strong men. Okay. So look, this is the thing. Women ain't the only people that need to be led by strong men. Women ain't the only ones. All right, so me personally, I understand that there's certain positioning in life. You have to have a position. Your position might be unpack it. All right, we'll unpack it. I was trying to make it under an hour, but it's going to easily be an hour today. So my bad. But let's do this. In the event that, let's say it's a guy that starts working for a company. He starts working for the company as a mail boy, right? He's always seen the CEO and the exec that's at the top, but he's starting in the company as a mail boy. He works, and another 2 years later, he ends up being an intermediate level exec. Guess what? The CEO that was on the top from the beginning, he's about to retire. The whole time, that mailroom boy has been working up underneath the CEO with aspirations to be the CEO. But guess what? He's still working under the CEO. He ain't the leader. He's being led by somebody that's over him at the time. So then he works again. He works some more. Guess what? He becomes the CEO. Now it's another young guy that's just like him that starts in mailroom. And it's the cycle. Sometimes we have to understand our position in life and understand that it's not our time to lead. Sometimes it's our time to just help. I was a helper for years. I'm still a helper. If it comes to, case in point, if any of my mentors or the people I would consider my mentors ask me to do a certain thing, I'm talking about good things, not just this random. I want to see you with butter on your chest. No, bro. I want to see you. Hey, CEO, if my leader says, I want to see, do you shave? Do you shave your chest hairs? I want to see some butter. I want to see some melted butter flowing down your chest, right? If my CEO or any of my mentors said that, I'm gonna be like, yo, cuz, like, it's wow. Ooh, you crazy, V. You funny, right? Like, yo, it's crazy, right? But if they ask me to do something within reason and it's something that I can control, why wouldn't I do that? I look up to these people. I look up to their movement. I have aspirations to get to the level where they are. Sure, I'm going to invest in what they got going on. Just like I would expect somebody to invest in what I got going on if I know that they're next up and they see me as a leader. So the idea that it's a whole, if you following a man and you got a boss, I like Dame Dash's idea though. Yo, Dame Dash told DJ Envy, yo, son, you like having a boss? Let me be your boss. Let me be your boss. How much you cost? That was crazy. I like it though. I like it. But yeah, in the event that you have aspirations to do something big, I think that is the biggest cheat code. The biggest cheat code to get to the next level in life is to follow somebody that's already at the level that you're trying to get to and serve those people. And when I say serve those people, I ain't talking about nothing nasty. I'm talking about, like, if you are a videographer and you know somebody is like Hype Williams, you want to be a videographer like Hype Williams and direct videos. Guess what? Go work underneath those people. Offer your services for free, chicken on a stick. If you don't know what chicken on a stick means, I will explain it. But go offer these people stuff for free. And then once they do that, they're going to see your work ethic. Guess what? They're going to naturally want to give to you. They're going to naturally want to give to you. That's the easiest cheat code. Versus, nah, dog, I'm a CEO. This is my own thing. It's me and my team. You ain't got no team yet. You have no team. Stop it. Go work with somebody else's team. Go to their team. Go work for them. Work underneath them. Work ethic, not work. Not, y'all know, not the work. But go work underneath them and offer value. Provide value to these people. Help their situation and they'll help your situation. Easiest cheat code. And how we get off on that? That was about the whole cult leader thing. But anyway. All right. And we are already at an hour. Sheesh. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to cut the time down. I really am. How often do we practice earthing? I don't even know what earthing is. You explain what that is in the chat, and I got you. How long can you work for some? So, that is a good point. That is a good point. All right, so this is one of the things I would like to say this. I think right now, we are in the moment where everybody should start changing the way they view things. It's the perspective in everything. Just like, what would Myron Golden say? Myron Golden would say, if something's not working on you, is working for you. And if it's not working for you or on you, is working against you. You catch that? Yo, Myron be spitting them gems. Like, Big Jimmy! I'm like, shit. Every time Myron Golden says something, it makes me want to stand up and give him a clap, like a standing ovation. Like, wow, profound. I'll repeat it if y'all didn't catch it. Say that you didn't catch it. You didn't catch it. Well, watch it when I repost it. So what? Again, I would consider him one of my mentors, one of the best ever. But Myron Golden would say, if something's not working for you, it's working on you. If it's not working on you or for you, it's working against you. So the thing is, with perspectives, when I think about everything that's going on in the financial system, I naturally go to how many new businesses will be birthed to combat what's going on in the financial system. And how many people are complaining about what's going on in the financial system and not paying attention to it? And guess what? When they're complaining about something going on and they're not paying attention to it, it's working against them. That's that aspect. But if it's people like me that see an opportunity within a failure, I'm like, okay, I see a business that could be created right here. Let me figure out what's going to work that's going to be the solution to all of these issues. So guess what? It'll work for me. It's the same thing. The premise is the financial system. The premise is still the financial system. It's technically working against you, right? The financial system is working against you. But it's the people, the difference between who wins and who loses is who sees the opportunity in that system. Another option, another idea. We see a lot of people, and I saw a black lady down here in Georgia. She's killing it. I love it. Matter of fact, let me give her a clap. I'm going to find her name and get her on the podcast. But it's a lady sometimes when you win. Exactly. But it's a lady down here in Georgia that has a shop. I think it's in South Georgia or in South Fulton. It's one of those. South Georgia, South Fulton. Everybody that's not in Atlanta, those are two different things. Just let y'all know. It's two different things. South Fulton is like South Atlanta. Think about it like that. South Georgia is like top of Florida, the beginning of Florida. Think about it like that. But anyway, it's a lady down here in Georgia that said she notices how many different grocery stores just pack in. They bring all of these retailers that have all of the GMO products, and it's very few stores that have organic products at a good price. So what did she do? She said, well, I'm going to go to all of the different farmers in the area, and I'm going to purchase food and produce from them, and I'm going to sell their produce in my store. Guess why? All of their stuff, they grew on their land, so that means it's naturally organic. They're not using pesticides and all this foolishness. And I'm going to bring it over here and sell it over here because a lot of black folk that's in the hood don't have the option to get organic food. So she saw the issue. The issue is what? A lot of people are doing the whole GMO, artificially flavored foods, all of the artificial stuff. She sees the big grocery stores are doing that, and most of those big grocery stores are right in the hood. So she says, well, I'm in the hood, but they don't have to eat that. Let me just do this. This is another option. Prices are good. There's no excuse. There will no longer be an excuse for black folk not eating organic food in that neighborhood because she saw the problem and created a solution. She saw a problem and she created a solution. So that's what I'm looking at everybody doing. Whenever we see a problem or we see something coming up and we say, oh man, here go them folk doing it again. Them 3-letter folk, they coming to do it again. What they trying to take now? They trying to hit my taxes or they trying to take my... Okay, if we know that that's what it is, what things can we put into place to combat the loss or to compensate for the loss that might be taken? Don't just sit and complain about it. We sit and complain about it. This could be a long conversation, for real. Think about it. All right, think about this. If we spend in a 30 days, let's just use 30 days. In 30 days, if we spent 30 days and saw the same issue over and over and over for 30 days, we see, I'm saying this, see, not do nothing about it. We just see the same issue over and over for 30 days. If we see the issue and we don't do nothing about the issue, what results are we going to produce? And I let everybody in the super chat give y'all a chance to respond to that. If we see the same issue over and over for 30 days and we don't do nothing about the issue, what results will it produce? It will produce results. Big Mike said it will produce no results. It will produce results. I promise you. If we see the same issue over and over for 30 days and we don't do nothing about it, it will produce results. I'm going to tell you what results it'll produce. It will produce a bad result. Anytime we see something over and over for 30 days and we don't do nothing about it, you're going to have a negative effect. It's going to have a negative effect on you. Case in point, if you see an open sore on your finger, you see an open sore on your finger over and over for 30 days, and you say, at first, day one, you see the sore, you be like, that ain't that, what is that sore? And you just keep going on about your business. Day 15, the sore's still there. You ain't tended to that sore yet? Nah, bro, I mean, it's just a thing. It ain't nothing. You start living with the sore. You start accepting the sore. You say, it's just a little thing right here, whatever. You keep it going. 30 days later, that sore starts to turn green. You still ignore the sore. Instead of getting some medication, get some ointment, put some ointment on it, clean it up, use some alcohol, clean it. Like, it's going to get worse. If you see the same issue over and over for 30 days and you don't do nothing about it, it's going to get worse. So why wouldn't we just try to do something about the issue? It's time for us to do things that's going to be productive. That's why I had the whole idea for stop making poverty music. If we stop making poverty music, it'll have a positive effect on the people that's listening to it. Because guess what? If we continue to make poverty music, what happens is more people in poverty. It's gonna be more people. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can you spare some change? Can you spare some spare change, sir? Excuse me, sir. Okay. Oh, I need 25 cents. You get a person. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for the 25 cents, sir. Yo, that's where we at. We got to start paying attention to what's going on so we can fight some of the effects that we'll have later on. We might not see it today. We might not see it tomorrow. But we will see an effect. You say, I completely understand. Okay. How would that have a false effect on the... All right, so okay, you want to use that? We want to use that. He said how would that have a negative effect on a bank account? I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more context. Okay, no, I can make something up. If you have a bank account that's overdrawn for 30 days, the bank is going to send you a letter and say, "Hey, I need you to put some money into this account. Because you don't put no money in this account, we might close it." So guess what? You ignore it for another 30 days. You 60 days in. The bank sends you another letter and say, "Hey, I need you to tend to this account. You know, you overdrawn by a couple of dollars. I need you to put the money back in there because if you don't, we're going to close the account." You go another 30 days. You 90 days in now. They say, "Look, we got to close the account." All because you didn't tend to it. And no matter the dollar amount, it could have been a $10 tab. Could have been a $1,000 tab. No matter the amount, you were overdrawn for 30 days and you let that 30 days go all the way to 90 days. Guess what? It's going to have a negative adverse effect on you. You're not going to, or the other option, you say, the bank says, "All right, look, your account negative. You need to go ahead and put some dollars in there." 15 days in, you put $20 in there. The bank says, okay, you put some money back towards it. Another 30 days comes. You're still negative, but the bank says, "All right, look, I saw you put $20 in last month. How much can you put in this month?" You say, "Well, I can clear it up the rest of this month." They say, "All right, cool. We're going to take off any of the fees or any of that stuff just to help you out." And this same concept goes for everything in life. It's not just health. It's not just finances. It's relationships. It's with food. If you eat enough trash consistently and you don't pay attention to what you're eating, it's gonna have a bad effect on you. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It changes perspectives. Yeah, exactly. Oh, y'all are giving me some good questions. Listen, everybody on TikTok, I tried to make this an hour flat. I'm way past an hour now, so my apologies. Super chat be loving your boy. They love you. Yo, and also, again, I don't think I thanked y'all again. I'm going to thank y'all again. Everybody that's on YouTube that's been sharing my lives and that's been sharing, well, it's not really sharing the live. Y'all just telling people about it because it's private. But anyway, thank y'all so much for getting me almost at 10,000 subs, yo. Now I just need y'all to go follow me on TikTok. I need y'all to go follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. But I really appreciate y'all. Ooh, that's a good one. How long can you work on something before you give up? Ooh, that's a good one. Let me see. I'm going to respond to that. Let me read Jay Cross. Let's see. Most people like horses, blinders on. Exactly. Not really seeing what's real. All right. Let's do this. Now, I think I want to make this the end of the pod. We're going to make this the end of the pod because this is great. That's a great question. How long can you work on something before you give up on it? That is a good one. I think, and I'll put me into the equation and then I'll talk about everybody else. How about that? Me personally, when I work on something or I see a goal in mind, right now my goal is getting to the point where I got 100,000 subs on YouTube. I want 10,000 followers on TikTok, and I want 100,000 on Instagram, right? So knowing that all of those numbers, all of those number points are possible. Now it's a thing about me doing all of the work to produce the results. Right? For me, doing the work to produce the results might be every time I record this podcast. Normally, before last year, I would record the podcast and I wouldn't go live. I wouldn't let people into my process and see me mess up on the spot and see me trip over words and see me not be perfect about some of the things that I'm saying or see me use bad grammar, right? Last year and before, I wouldn't let people into this process because I was like, well, I need to make sure it's perfect as possible, as close as perfect as possible. But what I learned is when people see that you're okay with showing some of your insecurities and showing a little bit of your imperfections when it comes to creating content, when they see you do it, they're like, yo, you're a pretty cool dude. And from me doing that, that's naturally started to build up my platform. People come to the music reviews. They be laughing at me. I trip over words. I laugh at myself. Right? But guess what? This whole journey has been very uncomfortable for me. I might make it look easy. When I get online, they be like, yo, right? I do all that stuff, right? But it's a stretch for me because I was normally the guy that's in the background, that's producing the music in the studio, and I don't want to be seen. The artist is here to be seen. I'm not here to be seen. But guess what? When you understand your purpose, like I know my purpose in life is to help people. How can you help people if you don't want to talk to people? It's not possible. How can you help people if you don't want to talk to, even if it's one person? Let's say you're a billionaire. Let's say you're a billionaire and you want to help a village in Africa, right? You're a billionaire and you want to help a village in Africa. You still got to talk to somebody to donate some money. Or if you want to help in a big way, you got to talk to, even if it's one person that you talk to that's going to relay the message to all these people, right? Now, I get some people might combat that and say, well, you could just type out the email. You could type out the email and that's your way of talking. But guess what? When it comes to sealing that deal, somebody got to talk to somebody. The easiest way for you to get to be a better communicator is to do this stuff consistently on a week-to-week basis. That's your practice. So when I do get in front of a president of somebody or whoever, you're gonna figure out, okay, these are certain words I can talk about. If not flying, then exactly. So that's for me. That's for me. And I've been doing the podcast for now 3 years almost. I think June will make 3 years this year. Guess what? Through this whole process of me recording the podcast, I've heard, look at this fake podcast. Everybody don't deserve a microphone. This dude can't even put words together. What is it? I've heard all of this stuff. Guess what? I'm like, oh, pretty cool. I'm glad you're listening. Thank you for paying attention to the platform. Now that you said that, and I actually will take heed to some of the things is actually constructive criticism. Some of this stuff is constructive criticism. But, yo, all right, you think I'm a fake podcaster? Why? What is it? Is it the subject that I talked about? Is it the way I said it? Was it my facial expression? Was it the tone of my voice? Was it the scenery? Was it the shot? Like, tell me what it is that makes me a fake podcaster so I can beef up the production, beef up my communication, figure out a better way to relay messages. But see, what most people do, they see somebody give some bad advice, or they see somebody that says, "Oh, get your lame man, you ugly as F, you do that." They see all of this stuff on social media, and they be, "Oh my God, I'm not a real one. I'm not a real podcast." Right? They go through the whole process, and they say, "I'm nothing," and they take everything in. Instead of doing something about it, they take all of it in, and then they quit. They say, well, since they said this bad thing about me and this negative thing about me, that must be true. Since they said this about me, it must be true. I must not be the person that's built for this type of thing. But guess what? What I learned is this. That's how I got my Grammy. That's how I got that platinum plaque over there. That's how I got my Billboard Award. What I've learned is when people give you certain criticisms, if it's good, take it in, process it, do something about it. If it's bad, guess what? Take it in, do something about it, process it. And when I say take it in when it's bad, when I say take it in if it's bad and process it, take in how this can make you have tougher skin. I think a lot of people are missing tough skin right now. A lot of people are just weak. They're weak. They don't understand humans. They don't understand that everybody don't have to like you. Sometimes if people hate you, that's good. Let that be the driving force for you to become better. Prove them wrong. Prove yourself wrong. All right, that's one thing. I think a lot of people don't do something long enough to see the result. And I know I took the scenic route to get there, but a lot of people just don't do something long enough to see the thing, whatever the thing is. It's the same thing with somebody that's getting their first house. And if it's anybody that watches this on the playback, you're in the middle of getting your first house and it seems like it's hell, guess what? It is. It's your first one. This is your first time having to pull all of your finances together. This is your first time getting asked the same question over and over. This is the first time of you submitting the same paperwork over and over and over and over. This is the first time for you looking at your account getting drained because you put all of your money down on the deposit for the house. This is the first for everything. Why would it be comfortable? Anytime it's something that's the first time, it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be rather gut-wrenching. It's going to be the most uncomfortable thing possible. Guess why? You're learning. You're learning. And I could talk about this for hours, but yet that's my take. That's my take on all that stuff. All right. Yes, change perspectives. We are overcomers. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Lord. Okay. I was trying to end. I'm trying to end. Last question I answer. How long can you work on something before giving up? That sounds like the first question. All right, so look, this is the thing. If you group the two together, then I think you'll understand it. This is what I'm saying. Group the two together. The second question you said was, how long can you work on something before giving up? The first question you posted was, how long can you believe in something messing up without seeing the results? What? All right, so look, I believe sometimes people should give up on something, right? And the reason I say that is sometimes you are working in a space that you're not qualified for. Sometimes you just don't belong in that space. Sometimes you are the person that's supposed to be the wingman. You are the person that's supposed to be the operator. And the CEO tells you, look, I think you should do this, blah, 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 blah. They relay the message. Then sometimes you are the person that's supposed to go out and follow through with the thing, whatever the thing is. But sometimes you are the CEO in training. And if you're the CEO in training, you can't act as CEO. You got to listen to the CEO tell you this is what the order should be, and you go follow it out. But while you follow it out, you're looking at the process. You're taking notes. You're looking at, okay, when he said that, after he told me this, he went to 10 other people and relayed another message, because after we all do this thing, whatever the thing is, after we all do that thing, it creates this big conglomerate. So sometimes we are the CEOs in training, but sometimes you're just not built to be that.